and welcome to the Week 6 pregame show. Can't believe there's only 2 more weeks left after this. It's gone so fast. And yeah, we got the primetime game of the week, the 49ers versus the Buccaneers. Um, these two teams have had a bit of some disappointing season, and this is basically the shit bowl. Let's see who can increase their chances of maybe catching that 4 seed, because they're not getting anything higher than that if they want to make the
Facts on that.
playoffs. So the 49ers, they're 0-5. They lost a close one to the Patriots. They probably played their best game all season. They competed through all 4 quarters. They were struggling a bit the first quarter, but then they really picked it up when the second quarter onward. Their defense has really been their strong point. Their new signed player Salt had a good game for them. So yeah, Jim, what do you think the 49ers got to do tonight to win?
I think for the 49ers to win this game, I think they got to take advantage of the Buccaneers in the early game, because if you take advantage of the Buccaneers early game, they're not going to have momentum in the second quarter, third quarter, whatever quarter. So who's ever quarterback between Cat, Drippy, Apex, who's ever quarterback, you gotta dot them boys up, man. Gotta get to them. Gotta get in their heads like you did in week 2.
Yeah, Cat wasn't there to start the game, but when he showed up, he looked pretty good. He threw good passes, and yeah, and then their defense with Vapex, just again, he's been pretty good for him. Yeah, they're playing a team who struggled really bad last week. So the Bucks last week, they played the Ravens and they got blown out 76-25. Um, can't tell if they were trying or not, but throughout this week they've been signing a lot of players, trying to build up a good roster for just to see what maybe if they can get some help. I don't know who's showing. I know Marbo won't be here, but Wavy, the former 49er, the first round pick, is here for the Bucks tonight, and Badger. Just don't know who that last person is from, because they need 3 to play. But anyway, what do the Buccaneers got to do tonight to get their second win of the season?
They gotta communicate on defense and find out who their quarterback one is. Rumor has it Hesh is gonna be the quarterback, or Badger. Hell, even Wavy. Wavy's been quarterback for a little bit. They just gotta find out who QB1 is, and then take it from there. They're playing a team who's been struggling with the quarterback position, so they just gotta do what the 49ers gotta do, is just take advantage of each other. They can't get discouraged if shit's not happening. They just gotta play ball, don't put their head down, and step up.
So yeah, you're obviously a former Buccaneer. Give us insight what it's like being on that team and the struggles they've been going through this season, only having 1 win. And that was against the 49ers in week 2.
I mean, when I was on that roster, we barely beat that team. It was just the chemistry. The chemistry was just kind of off. Half the team was just trying to have fun, knowing that we weren't as good, knowing behind the scenes that we really knew who the problem was and what the problem was. But when you have half a team that's not confident and then the other half of the team that's too confident, you're not gonna have a good game. But then you kind of start pointing fingers, get mad at each other. So it's just tough in that locker room spot. But now, since I'm gone, I believe Don Cheeto is assembling a really nice squad, and I think they're ready to go. So hopefully we'll see mentally on the field what they can do. As you saw last week, Don Cheeto gave that W speech. So if he's not showing, I wonder who will get that speech.
Now, the Buccaneers defense is what I want to talk about next. They haven't been awful this year, but they haven't been good. They you were pretty much their best player, but now that you're gone, they've been obviously the first game without you, they let up 76 points. So, how do you expect the Bucks to step up tonight on defense? Who do you expect to be their best player on defense?
Hot take, I expect Wavy to be their best player. Wavy seems very excited to join this team. I mean, I did kind of say no balls, he won't join this team, so he wouldn't go to any other team, but I think Wavy will step up as a captain, as a leader today. and lead the way. Especially if Don Cheeto's not here, say something. Hire his fucking ego. I think Wavy will come in, say, hey, we got to do this. Hey, I know how we can beat these guys. And Wavy was a former 49er, so he's their number one guy in this game to replace my spot and to lead the way.
Yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is the 49ers offense. They have the worst offense in the league, scoring the least amount of points this year. They finally broke over 100 points last year out of their total, or last week out of all their total points they've scored this season, which is crazy
Jesus.
because a lot of points or teams have gotten 100 in their first 3 weeks, over 100. So it took them 5 weeks, which is crazy. So who do you expect for the 49ers on their offense to be their star player to help them win?
That's crazy. 105 weeks. That's 20 points per game. But I mean, this Bucks team, they lack heavy with defense, so maybe they'll be able to put up their career high of 38 points. I think it was when I was there. I think they might be able to get into the 50s. This is definitely going to be rather a low scoring or high scoring game. That 49ers offense is pretty nice when they're getting it rolling. So if
Yeah.
they roll in the beginning, then GG easy. If they not, it's going to be an interesting games, ladies and gentlemen.
My next thing I want to talk about is Wavy. He was drafted first overall by this team in this year's draft, and obviously he was released last week, signed with this team. He had a good touchdown play against the Ravens, one of the few highlights, but I feel like Wavy's going into this game with a
Phew.
chip on his shoulder. He really tried to help this team and coach them and get him acclimated to the league because a lot of them are new, and he tried and it just didn't work, so he kind of just wanted out. And now he's on not that much better of a team, but now he has a chance to show the 49ers what they're missing out on him. So, yeah, that'll be crazy. And then what's your score predictions for tonight?
My score prediction for tonight will be Niners 54 and Bucks 42.
That's a good score prediction, actually. I think the Niners pull through with this win. I just don't see the Bucks having a consistent offense, and I don't even know if they'll have. Both teams don't have enough players, so see how that goes. I just think the 49ers, they looked really good against the Patriots last week, a good team on defense, so I just think they'll do good. I think I'll go with around what you said for yours. So yeah. We'll see if there's a forfeit or what's gonna happen tonight. We'll see you guys in about 13 minutes. See you later.
For sure.